I know there's at least one veteran in the audience, and that would be my dad. But the reason I chose today is this day has special significance for me in my life. 18 years ago, I started X-Mission, and but I think without the help of our veterans and people like my dad, I wouldn't be able to do something like this today. So let's give a round of applause for our veterans and our military. At the end of my last campaign in 2006, I believe that in spite of my failure to win election, another victory was had. By making the operations of my campaign transparent, by demonstrating accountability, by publishing the details of my days, and by including anyone who wished to help craft policy, I had demonstrated a new way of campaigning, a way to utilize advanced communications to enrich and enlighten the democratic process. Yet, although these efforts were praised, to this day, I believe they have not been duplicated. Other campaigns have utilized the internet for organizing and fundraising, but I am disappointed to see the opportunity for opening campaign operations along with accountability and transparency lost. Although strides and promises have been made by candidates running for office, who subsequently won office, the doors on our elected officials, the people who are working for us, inevitably swing shut against the public. Behind those doors are where decisions about our country are made. And without a window into the process, you are shut out. The balance of influence is tilted, weighted, and pointed to those who have the cash to buy it. The remainder of us are left to email, phone, and petition in the hope that somehow our voice will be heard by those whose primary concern from the day they take office is re-election. Since 2006, I have yearned for a candidate who could embrace and understand the potential of communication and the internet. Did we lose it? I have hoped for someone who sought to balance the influence of the people, all of the people in Washington. I have wished for an individual who cared less about being re-elected and self-preservation than they did about moving our country forward. I do not believe everyone in Washington is self-serving and corrupt, but I have difficulty finding anyone who I respect. So it comes to this. If you're unable to respect the existing system, do you have the self-respect to change the system? Running for office is very hard. I know that from experience. Today I'm telling you that running for office again is even harder. I am fulfilled in my professional life. I do not need this campaign, nor do I lust for public office. Yet life begins at the end of your comfort zone, and I still believe I can make a difference. I must be honest though, if I thought I stood a chance of overhauling the tax code as a junior senator, I would tell you so. However, I have little to none. This campaign will confront many of the issues head on, but primarily it is about influence. It is about what happens to someone after they win office. It is about your voice and whether it is heard. I do not pretend to channel the Founding Fathers, but when it comes to the influence of money in government, I think they would be ashamed. This government cannot be changed by running campaigns in the same way. As in 2006, I intend to innovate rather than follow the recipe. I want to break the mold of campaign consultants and cash. I admittedly made mistakes in 2006, and I will not repeat them. I will not seek PAC funds, nor will I ever again. I will not set up a super PAC to funnel outrageous amounts of donor money into whatever I wish without public inspection. I will not go begging to those in Washington who continue to perpetrate this broken democracy. This, of course, means one thing. I depend on you. I can only do this upon your shoulders. I need your help. If the people are to peacefully strike a blow to the powerful, then it needs to be done one step at a time and multiplied. With you, it is possible to win. This is why I am proud to announce my candidacy for the United States Senate. Representing